Why? We have to go shoot energy entertainment news and I don't want to do it. Somebody help me.
Entertainment news with Kathomi, of course. And the highlights are. Can you actually hear me? Maybe I need to. Haha, you can hear me now, can't you? Kencha. This is Entertainment News with Kathomi, and we are at none other than the biggest, the fastest growing. This is EB Styles Kenya, and we are here today. We do not know how we got here though, and we don't also understand how we have a full face of makeup and we just woke up. That's a story for another day, okay? Nipate chemba tutongea. Anywho, my highlights include Corazon Komboka and her beau are vacationing just weeks after she gave birth. I mean, Kanye West is working on who? And Rue Baby is getting a little rare because she did not win an award. Stay tuned for this and more stories. I think it's a little dark, don't you? Nairobi skyline, look at that. I can see everything. But somehow it is still raining. How is it raining in September? Somebody explain that to me. Anyway, we can still keep a little warm. How does that work? Rue Baby has come out very clearly stating that she is feeling a little disappointed at the fact that Stacey Mishuki actually won the award in her place. She was the second runner-up for the Miss Universe Kenya, and somehow she's feeling a little like why? So according to her, and I will quote her, she says, "When I got to the top 3, at some point I was confident I would win, but then I started to get worried. I still held on, for whatever reason, she still held on." She continues to say, "I felt really disappointed and it hurt me, but I had to keep a brave face and not show my tears and hug Stacey and wish her all the best wishes and then party after party." Hold on. Need to take my breath. Now, if you haven't seen Kanye West's very dramatic plus super creative Sunday services every single week, I don't know where you have been. This weekend, he decided to do something very particular. This dude decided to walk on water. Kanye West and his 4 children walked on water. How did this happen? Is he now a miracle worker? Is he sent by to deliver the USA and the rest of the world? Honey child, no, he is not. What they did is they took some pieces of glass, put it over the water, and then stood on it and then made a whole thing about it. This is a few weeks after he had been on the internet bashing his wife about trying to abort their second or first child. And also, apparently, according to Kanye West, she had been a naughty little minx by going to see Mick Mill. And even more dramatic, Kanye West was hurling insults at his wife and calling her a cheater and saying that she almost put him in a mental institution. He has been diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. So that may explain a lot of the things that he does, among many other people, including Mariah Carey and a lot of other people who just go on and just do some weird things. Eventually you find out that they have a mental disorder. A Kenyan celebrity, stroke media personality. If you do not know her, she goes by the name Anita Ray. 2 weeks ago, actually last week, she came out no. This is a few weeks ago. She came out stating that apparently she does not subscribe to the channel where women say that a man has to pay child support. According to her, you will pay child support when you want to. If you don't want to, you just live your best life and let your children survive somehow. I don't know. If I have your children, sir, you and I are gonna have a whole conversation about that. But seeing as she really likes her drama, she has been seen last week again stating that her children, who she was speaking about earlier, apparently shall not be married to broke men. She is saying no to Mr. Brokenness. So if you're a broke man trying to get any of her daughters, sir, calm down and go away. She does not want you. So Kenyans on Twitter, of course, came at her. I mean, how can you say something like that and KOT wa kunyamazie? Impossible. So according to Kenyans on Twitter, they started coming at her and saying very insulting things, including na kwanza wewe ni divorcee. And before I forget, someone else who is doing some crazy stuff on the internet, Corazon Komboka and her beau. Now, Corazon Komboka has just given birth to her child. It's been a month, I think. 1 whole month. And she decided that, you know what, it's time for me to do a holiday. I want to go on vacation because, child, I just gave birth. I deserve to treat myself. So her and her beau have been seen taking a nice little cruise, enjoying their swimming suits and being their best selves, living their best lives, just enjoying and living la vida loca. Honey, child, please tell me where your bank account is. I want to also subscribe to that bank. Nisaidike kidogo. You know, maybe even me, I can go for a vacation this holiday because it's my birthday. It's coming up. And I think that concludes our entertainment news. It's time for me to say goodbye. If you just caught us, make sure to check the rest of the stories. They're always on our YouTube. But for now, bye.